All right, so I wanted to break this down just into the 49ers opening drive. They score all the time. Like, they literally score on every possession. The 49ers have the most points in the NFL on the first offensive series of a game. So, like, they're now up to 31 points after last night's touchdown. So, in 5 games on their opening drives, they have 4 touchdowns and 1 field goal. And I swear it's the same play at the end of the day every time. They are going to run behind Trent Williams. And as you can see from that block, watch number 71, why wouldn't you run behind Trent Williams? He is a tone setter. And that's exactly why you run behind Trent Williams. The very next play, you see Kyle Juszczyk in the slot to the bottom, and it's more that cheat motion. And when I posted this last week, of course, Mike McDaniel was on Kyle Shanahan's staff. I didn't say that he stole it from him. I'm just saying Kyle Shanahan said that he stole it from Mike McDaniel, who stole it from the Canadian Football League. So this has been going on a while in the CFL. It's cheat motion for a lot of different reasons. Obviously, it's illegal in most cases to run up the field, but the real reason, so just watch how it manipulates the Cowboys defense. So they're in just cover 3. Let's just focus on this side of the field. They're in cover 3. Stephon Gilmore, he has the deep third. Hang defender, he is responsible for the flat. And then this safety is responsible for this little curl hook, strong hook area. So watch how the motion forces the underneath defender to go right away. So he's out of the picture. We know that the corner can't jump on Ayuk because he's not out wide. So he's in a condensed split. So just by formation alone, the motion messes with the Cowboys coverage rules. Now there's a new number 1. He has to go buzz to the new number 1. All that does, he gets Brandon Ayuk one-on-one with the safety who's playing 12 yards off the ball. All Ayuk has to do is find grass. He does, curls up, and that's just easy pitching. That's stealing right there. There's nothing the safety's going to do. Are you going to tell the safety to dive on this route? Because if so, good luck. It's a tough look for the Cowboys, and a really good job by Kyle Shanahan manipulating the coverage early on in the game. All right, so we can skip over Christian McCaffrey's 1-yard run. I think another reason why you throw the ball in early downs, especially with the weapons the 49ers have, is you get into these 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2 situations. And more often than not, it ends up a first down. So 1-yard gain, they're going to convert that, 80-90% of the time. So we skip forward to the next play. We see Kyle Juszczyk go in motion, then get set. We see George Kittle come across the formation. All that for an easy pitch and catch, out route, first down, Brandon Ayuk. That connection has been dynamite. So let's talk through the play. You are not going to let this guy ruin your game plan, right? You just can't. So when you're going to throw the ball, you have to be cognizant of where 11 is. They put 2 of their better blockers, right? They're going to slide the protection away from Parsons, only to have 2 guys. Plus, Christian McCaffrey's faking the handoff, but that's how you pass protect, right? That's how you get multiple eyes on one of the best players in the NFL. And then the off coverage in Brandon Ayuk, easy pitch and catch. There's no, he would have to get all the way out here and run underneath this. But if Ayuk runs his out route at a deep enough level, it would just be an impossible play for him to make. And the only way he's making it is if Stephon Gilmore drives on that, which again, you have to be uber confident to be able to drive on that, and just no way that's going to happen. So another first down with another nice design. All right, so it's 1st and 5. Cowboys just jumped off sides. Remember, this is Kyle Shanahan going against Dan Quinn. Coached with Dan Quinn for several years in Atlanta as his DC. So he knows what he's going to get. And he knows the majority of the time it's going to be some kind of either cover 3 or cover 1 defense. And in this case, it's another cover 3. And what do you do in cover 3? You can just hit those isolation routes outside the numbers. Just ran this with Brandon Ayuk. Going to do the same thing with Deebo Samuel. Take the free profit. The only way, again, this doesn't work is if this hang defender buzzes outside. How do you account for him? You have a receiver, a route, run, and occupy him. So again, it's little things that might not seem like much, but it's free 4 yards. Deebo for your stats. Might want to put the ball out a little bit earlier, but 1, 2, 3, ball's out on time, in front of him, easy pitch and catch. So the 49ers did not face a third down on this opening drive. This is 2nd and 1. They're going to run the ball to the right. We are watching linebacker walk up to the line of scrimmage. LVE, he is going to take on a little double team here. Watch the impact. Watch him pop back. This is physicality. This is something you cannot simulate in practice. Watch that. You can't get displaced like this. Watch this. This is boom. Like, yeah, they don't gain, it's not an explosive run, but that impact, that physicality, that sets the tone. Spencer Burford takes his guy to the ground, and then if you watch, we'll see it from the other angle. Brandon Ayuk does a good job of cracking. We'll see, I believe it's Colt McKivitz. He climbs after he blocks LVE, so he doesn't settle. Or there he goes. On this defender, incoming backer, yeah, play side backer. So right there, it could be very easy for McKivitz to just stop, right? Just quit. It's a DB, he's running away from me. I'm probably not going to be able to get him. Instead, tries to go kill shot. It doesn't fully land it, but I mean, the intent of the offensive line is pretty impressive. And then you see Ayuk crack. Got juice on the corner. It's a big hole. Like, they ran the ball, threw the ball, did whatever they wanted to against Dallas. All right, 1st down. Take a shot. If you look, there's no number 11. And please believe that's why you were able to drop back and pass. And that probably gives Shanahan even more confidence. So, touchdown pass to George Kittle. Route combination. John Jennings is going to run up and out and then up again. This is Debo. He's cropped out. I believe he just comes and sets over the middle. Brandon Ayuk's going to run a deep out route. I think he runs to the 10. And then you got a big post here from Kittle. You get one-on-one with the safety. Like, right now, it looks like he's open. But once they scramble, you'll see how he really gets open. So, I mean, safety gets caught in no man's land, not guarding anybody. If I'm looking at this from a safety's perspective, that's my only vertical threat, right? Like, where am I going? What are you doing? Especially, look, he's staring right at him. This is not good defense. This is the number 1 defense by all accounts. Number 1, number 2, and pretty much every metric there is out there. But they haven't seen these type of weapons. So again, really good awareness from Brock Purdy in the sense that against the top of my drop, I feel pressure. I sense pressure, right? I'm going to climb. But as I'm moving, my eyes, like, he's not looking to scramble here. He has no idea or no intention of running right here. Eyes are downfield. Sees Kittle wide open. 6. So I'm going to do more of these opening drives just because, like, it's pretty fascinating to see how Shanahan attacks the opposition, like what his intent coming out is. This one is pretty simple, right? I know Dan Quinn. I'm going to take advantage of those isolation routes on the outside. My quarterback is smart enough to process, and he knows he's going to cash in on those free 5, 6, 7, 8 yard out routes. Why not? So pretty well executed on the opening drive here, and then they are able to convert with an explosive passing play because that's what this offense does. So I'm going to be back from some more Brock's big throws from this game, but I really want to touch on the opening drive.